2021. And it said, okay, thank you. So I'm just going to read like a really quick property overview, and I don't have my my cheaters. City chic meets edgy opulence at breathless Cancun Soul Resort and Spa. A cosmopolitan beach experience awaits the stylish all-suite resort nestled between the Caribbean Sea and then the Chupte Lagoon, which is beautiful for sunsets. If you've ever seen in that area, it's absolutely gorgeous with the sunsets are just to die for. But you could also see the sunsets, the sun rises as well. There is a 2-level spa, which is that has a private group room for anybody, you know, that wants to bring their friends along, that sort of thing. It's clad in sleek decor with neutral accents. This beachfront haven with 429 suites and 2 infinity rooftop pools is the perfect destination for socially sophisticated travelers wanting to experience lively and luxe downtown vibes with relaxing and opulent beach views. And it's just about 25 minutes from the airport. So you get to the airport, you get your refreshment from off the plane, you get your transportation, which is also included in the cost of your trip. And then you get whisked off to the resort. So, and it is all inclusive, adults only. So everything you could possibly want while you are on the property is taken care of. If you want to tip a little bit more, that's fine, but you don't have to because it's all inclusive. So that's also rolled into your price as well.
We bring a lot of $1 bills because I like to, when they bring me a drink on the beach, I feel like they deserve at least $1, okay? And
Yes.
If for those of you who haven't done this before, if you've never been to an all-inclusive, it is the next step of luxury. I mean, once you do this, you'll be like, I'm not staying in a regular hotel ever again because this is so much cooler. And the other thing is you don't have to worry about changing your money. You can change your money into Mexican pesos, that's fine. But most of the people on the resort, most of the stores will accept American money. They will even accept your credit card, and the credit card company will do the exchange rate. So you don't have to change money, you can. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to put that slideshow up and you can tell them about the pictures we're looking at. Does that sound okay? All right.
That sounds great.
It's another technical thing, guys. So we're going to try to do this. Okay. No promises, no promises. All right. I think I just do a slideshow and then that should make them big. In theory. Okay, breathless. See, we even told you where we're going. Okay, that's just the exterior view. That's what's behind me in my background.
Yes, and the resort itself consists of 2 towers. You see the larger tower and the smaller tower. The smaller tower is for the exhale rooms, and the larger tower is just for the Allure suites, the junior suites, and the higher category rooms as well, where you get those stunning oceanfront views.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's so fresh and clean. That's the other thing is a lot of these resorts down there, they have been there for 10, 20, 30 years. And there's then they get updated. It's not like they're old and nasty or anything, but they just have a lot of use in them. This place is new. I'm really excited about going to see it. Oh yeah. I think this is the party pool, isn't it? This is the one right by the beach.
Yes, it is. And it does say rendering down there because it is such a new resort that they have, you know, few pictures of it yet. So this is what that area will look like. You can see that there is a bar area, excuse me, plenty of loungers there. You can stay in the sun, get out of the sun. It's just absolutely beautiful. That's right on the beach. It's just
This is also where they're going to have all their activities. The rooftop pools have their own set of activities, but these pools, they have usually in the early morning, they'll have some kind of water exercise class kind of thing. They have foam parties. They have all the regular activities in the pool. It's a lot of fun. It's a party atmosphere kind of most of the day. And then, of course, the fire pit area.
Yes, I am so looking forward to these fire pits. And, you know, you don't find this a whole lot.
This is very unusual.
Yeah, it's very unusual, very unique to this property where you can just sit. They look so comfy where you can just sit. It's not going to be all that cold when we're there. Again, the weather is about 85, 88 degrees. Yes. The water temperature in the ocean is about 81. So, so it's going to be quite warm. But nice. If there's a little bit of the chill in the nighttime, you can gather your friends around and sit in these lovely little
Right.
seats in the seating area.
Yeah, I don't think you don't need to think of it as you trying to gather around the fire, keeping warm. I think the idea is just gather around the fire and have a nice conversation.
Yes,
like,
yes, absolutely.
And the combination of the water, you're going to be able, from where you're sitting, it looks to me like the beach is right behind you. So you're going to be hearing the ocean and looking at the fire. I think I just can't wait. That's beautiful. Okay. This is one of the rooftop pools. Now there are two of them. This did not label which pool it is, but this is the concept of what you get in a rooftop pool.
Yes, this is for the Exhale Suites. This is above the the restaurant is called Purple. It's right above that restaurant. So you see the the little purple you see the little
towels,
purple pillows. I couldn't remember the word. The little purple pillows there. And they do like you said, Kat, they do have quite a few activities in this too, but you can actually, if you can see right along the bottom here, of course they have to have, that up so nobody flings themselves off the top accidentally or whatnot. Right. But you can see it's like an infinity edge pool where you can be in the pool itself and look right over the ocean. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And if you've never done that, it is just amazing. And I know if those of you who are scared of heights are thinking, oh no, this is not that. You're in the pool and you can just see the beauty, but you can feel secure and safe. It's a lot. And the infinity pools are awesome. They're awesome.
They really are.
This is a spa, isn't it?
This is the spa. This is the hydrotherapy that they have in the resort, that in the Exhale Suites. There's we can go into all that a little bit later, but with the Exhale Suites, that pool that we just saw is just specifically for the Exhale Suites.
Right. So it won't be as crowded because it's only for the people in those club rooms. We're talking about the club rooms and the benefits of getting a club room. That's one of the benefits. You get that exclusive pool, and the rabble people in the regular rooms can't come up there.
Right. And they also have pool service, and you can get food up there as well. This is in fact the spa. You can see how this is it just goes over what looks like a huge area there.
Yeah, and again, this is just part of the spa. This is the the outdoor soaking pool. There is a hydrotherapy circuit, which, if I remember right, Melissa, if you do get one of the club rooms, you get one free hydrotherapy circuit. Yes, that is a paid service in the spa, but if you get a club room, you get to do that once while you're there. The club also has a lot of just really reasonable activities like massages, manis, pedis, that kind of thing. We're looking at a girlfriend package that we may like to see if anybody wants to join us with. It's a girlfriend getaway package at the spa. They also have that private spa room that Melissa was talking about. Depending on how many people we get to go with us, we're looking into renting that room, and maybe all of us having a little spa fun time together.
Yes.
Restaurants. I don't know which restaurant this is. Do you remember?
That is, oh my goodness, hold on a second. There's so many of them.
There are 10 restaurants or something.
There are 10. Yeah. 10 restaurants. Okay, so the 10 restaurants, oh my goodness. The 10 restaurants.
There's Italian, there's sushi, there's a steakhouse.
Yeah, right. And there's a seafood restaurant, Mediterranean, Mexican. There's a French restaurant. I believe this is the French restaurant. I would have to look again.
The decor looks right for French. Okay, maybe that's it. I have another one of the I thought I had another restaurant coming up, but I have one later. Is this one of the Exhale Suites with the nice?
This is actually the Allure or the Exhale. Yes, I mean the Exhales are a little bit higher up with the bath amenities and things like that. And they've got a little bit higher end,
a little bit more
to them. Too, yeah. But yes, and what's great about this is that all of the suites that are double queens, 2 queens instead of 1 king, they have this beautiful shower. So if you have a king room, there's no frosting on the glass. Okay. But with the 2 queen rooms, the suites, then that one side, if you can see, the one side of the shower is frosted, so you can still maintain your privacy.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. That makes so much sense. I just thought they were all like that. See, that's the kind of details. That's the kind of details that these upper class hotels and resorts have that you don't realize until you get in there. Like, oh, that's a great idea. This is one of the bars. I don't know. This is not one of the restaurants, is it? There are tables.
No. There are tables. This is one of the bars, and again, I don't have my cheaters right now. But we get. I mean, and plus, I don't think we have a lot of time left because
we're trying to do this quick, so you won't be. But if you have specific questions about the restaurants, about the rooms, please leave your questions, and we will look up the info and get it to you, because we literally could do a 4-hour event on this.
We really could with this resort, absolutely. And this is one of the I believe this is one of the exhale suites.
Yes,
you can see,
I think so.
It's got a jacuzzi out on the balcony.
Yes. So and there is nothing like sitting in your own private hot tub jacuzzi looking at the ocean. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to live. It really is.
Yeah, so we'll be talking more about this in our private Facebook group. Once you register for the event, we will add you to the Facebook group so that you can do several things. You can meet the other people that are coming to the event, so you can get to know them. So when you get there, you're not like, oh, who are you? You might see each other in the Cancun airport. When you get there, we'll have something for you to distinguish another person that is, if you haven't flown down on the same flight with them, but you meet them in the airport, then we'll have something to distinguish so that you can
know each other.
Identify each other.
Yeah. And it's really fun too, because a lot of women love the idea of a girlfriend getaway, but they don't really have any close friends that have the time and the money to travel like they do. So this private Facebook group is a great place to meet other like-minded women who want to travel, who are looking for a travel buddy. And I'm telling you, almost every place you go, resorts, hotels, cruises, everything is based on double occupancy. And most places, as travel agents, we found a few exceptions, but most places you're going to pay almost double if you want to be by yourself. So looking for a travel buddy, I found Melissa. Hi, Melissa. And my friend Carmi and I cruise all the time. It's really helpful to find someone, and finding someone that's like-minded, that snores or doesn't mind if you snore, that goes to bed at around the same time. Finding a like-minded person that has the availability to travel time and money-wise is really valuable. I think they're going to use the Facebook group for that a lot, hopefully.
Yes. We're going to be posting all the details about your trip. If you have any questions, if you want to, there'll be a lot of engagement in that group. So you just have to go ahead and we'll share the link to register. The registration for the event is only $50 if you do it by is it February
15th or February 7th? I can't remember. Go ahead. We'll give them February 15th. How's that?
Okay, we'll say February 15th. So register by February 15th. You're only going to pay $50 to register. It goes up. It goes up in March then, because at the end of February
the prices go up because, and we're going to talk about that. So one of the other things we wanted to talk about was pricing. So we do not have locked in pricing for this resort because it is fluctuating daily. Now, interestingly enough, because of events in the news and other things, the pricing has trended a little bit downward in the last week or so. I do not see that continuing. So what I'm saying is the faster you lock in your rate, the better rate you're going to get. So, we will price your rate as soon as you sign up your registration, fill out the booking form. Now, there's been a little confusion about the booking form because the booking form does have prices on it for each different room. The point of that pricing is to show you it's not going to be less than this, okay, or more. It's going to be around this amount. We want you to understand that the prices say starting at, because that's the lowest rate we found for that room. And that is a double occupancy rate. Okay. So if it says the Laguna Allure Suite Junior is $960, it will be around $960 if you have 2 people in the room for each person. Now, you have to go through and check out what kind of room you want. And then if you want us to help with your flights, you need to check that box and we'll get a quote to you for how much your flights are. We have some exclusive travel flights that are with this provider that might save you some money over commercial flights. And then if you need us to help you quote travel insurance, which we'll talk about a little bit later, that's going to be an extra fee. So that's why, even though that invoice is going to show you an estimated total, that's not necessarily the total. And so I know people have been a little confused about filling out that credit card authorization form. Please understand the technology we're using is a company called Travel Joy to create that page and all those pretty pictures and all those details about the room. We have not been able to find a way to show you all that stuff and remove the credit card authorization form. It just, the technology is not allowing us to remove it. So you are giving us authorization to charge your credit card, but please understand, we're not going to charge your credit card for anything until we send you an exact invoice. So if we call down to that hotel and the rooms went down $50, instead of being $960, it's going to be $950. But then your flight is going to be $350. And then your travel insurance is going to be another $50. We're going to add all those together, send you an invoice and show you exactly what you're paying for and how much your deposit is. Then you're going to authorize, okay, go ahead and charge A, the deposit, or B, the full amount. So yes, when you do the booking page, you are filling out a credit card authorization form, but trust us, nothing's being charged until you know the total. We don't want to have to mess with canceling things or changing things. We don't want you to have any problems. So we're not going to charge it until we know the exact amount. And the reason we can't give you the exact amount is because the resort can't give us the exact amount. Why can't the resort give us the exact amount? If you look on their site and all the different sites that you look at, it will say taxes and fees may vary, okay? Because taxes and fees do vary. So when you fill out the booking form, you pick out what room you want, that's giving us an idea of what room. Now, the other reason that those prices are there, to give you a guesstimate of what the cost is going to be, so you can decide if you're going to afford this or not. The other thing is to show you the difference in price between the rooms. That stays pretty standard. If the Laguna Suite goes up $50, the Exhale usually goes up about $50. So they stay about the same. So the difference in price between a Laguna room and an Exhale room is about, I think it's like $200. So you'll be able to say, I want the extra $200 because I want the club amenities, or I don't need the club amenities. I'm going to have the lower cost room. Okay. Did I miss anything about the pricing?
I don't think so. It will show that it's what does the price include? It also shows on the booking form everything the price includes.
Yes.
It includes 4 days, 3 nights on the resort. It includes your transportation going to and from the airport. Okay. It includes all your meals, snacks, beverages, all the entertainment. Am I missing anything? Anything. Everything is going to be on the booking page.
And I know people have had a little bit of shock because the people that I travel with are used to cruises, and the pricing on cruises has crashed during COVID. I mean, I'm seeing cruises for $20 a day, which is unbelievable. Okay. So, and they're looking at the hotel going, well, that's like 200 plus a day. Yes, it is. But think about it this way. That's about $100 a night for your hotel, which is a really reasonable rate for a really good hotel. And about $100 a day for food, which I challenge you to eat at a resort all day long, 3 meals plus 5 or 6 snacks or however many you want. Have a cocktail or 2 with each meal or 3, and do that for under $100. It's not going to happen. So if you're not used to pay at all inclusive, you're looking at a hotel, you're going, well, I'm not paying $220 a night for a hotel. You're not paying that much for a hotel. You're paying half of that for the hotel and half of that for your food and your beverages. Okay. And honestly, most resorts, most all-inclusives that I've visited, and I've toured probably 70, 80 different properties in different countries, the average price in US dollars that I've seen is $300 per person per night at least. And that's for the basic room. So these prices are really cheap.
Yes, and this is a brand new resort
that's
you will
why
be
they're
the
so
first
low.
people to set foot on that.
Yeah, if you come back to this resort next year, you're going to pay more. And that's an industry standard. They do with the new, like Breathless is a brand, and there are Breathless hotels all over the world. They're not this price. The other Breathless hotels are this price, okay? This one is here because it's new, all right? Once they get that first year under their belt and they've got people are aware that the resort is there, then that price is going to go back up. So we got you a good deal, I promise.
Yep. And also, depending on how many rooms that we can book, we also may be able to get you more discounts on the back end.
If we get, there are pricing cutoffs. So like when we book 10 rooms, there's a certain pricing cutoff. When we book 20 rooms, there's a certain pricing cutoff. So the more people, so tell your friends.
Yes, bring your friends.
Yeah, we're not, once we give, and here, just understand this, once we give you that total and you pay your invoice, it's not going to go up. You're locked in, you got it paid, it's good. But if you pay it now and the price goes down, you get a refund.
Okay, you want to talk travel insurance versus?
Well, let's talk flights really quick. So flights, you are absolutely welcome to book your own flights. A lot of you have reward miles, and I encourage that. Get a free flight if you can. That's great. Some of you have that Southwest Companion Pass, and you can fly for $11. Girl, go for it. Okay, just go to the hotel. Once you get to the airport, let us know, and the travel. The shuttle will be there to take you from the airport to the resort. Just get yourself to the airport. But if you want us to look into flights, now we don't have any special insider info for like Delta and United and all that. We have the same rates you have. But the company that we're working with, Apple Vacations and Hyatt, just bought, they're a huge conglomerate. I mean, worldwide, billions of dollars in travel. And so they have contracted some, they call them exclusive nonstop vacation flights. Okay. They're only from certain airports in the United States, but they go to, a lot of them go to Cancun. And so if your airport is one of those, we can get you a pretty good deal for that. So if you want us to look into that for you and you live near a major airport, go ahead and check that. And then we'll look into the flight. We'll show you what we found, and you can say yes or no. You can say, no, I can do better than that. And we'll say, okay, fine, we'll just take that off the thing. Or you can say, that's a great flight, book that for me. And then we'll do that for you. Okay, anything else?
Okay, let's cover travel insurance really quick, and then let's cover the giveaways.
The giveaways, yes, okay. All right, travel insurance. So we are requiring you to buy the travel protection. That's part, it just comes with the thing. And what that covers, Melissa, explain to them what travel protection covers if you're buying from the resort.
So this is something that is very much misunderstood between the differences between trip protection and travel insurance. Trip protection is something that covers you in the event that you would have to pre-departure change or cancel your reservation. Okay, that it also does have some post-departure coverage, but it's not a lot. You can purchase. We'll go over that in a second.
And so the travel protection, the trip protection that you're purchasing as part of your cost of the resort will cover you if you have to cancel the trip. It will only provide you a not a refund. It'll provide you a.
We're just doing the refund where you will get just doing the travel credit. So if you have to change or cancel for any reason whatsoever, it doesn't matter. If you have to cancel your reservation, then what will happen is that we will go and we will cancel the reservation, and then you will receive whatever you've paid in your name in a full travel credit that you could use for one of our other trips if you want to, travel on your own.
You don't have to go back to the Cancun Sol at a different date. You can use that as Apple Vacations goes everywhere. So even if it's not another one of our trips, if you and your husband want to go on a honeymoon trip somewhere, or you and your husband want to go somewhere, that travel credit is yours, and we'll help you book that, and you can use that to go anywhere you want. So that's what the trip protection is for. And it's like, I think it's like $50. $49 per person.
It depends on the price of the room, honestly. But with the travel insurance covers your investment. I mean, I don't think anyone in this day and age should be without as much protection as humanly possible. What travel insurance covers you for is post departure. So from this date to this date, you are covered. On the way over, if we book your flights, it will cover, even if we don't book your flights, you just have to tell us
the travel insurance.
I misspoke there. But what it covers is for damage, lost baggage, any trip cancellation or delays, right? So, I think we'll be okay with the weather and stuff, but you never know what's going to happen.
Right. I mean, they're canceling flights for lots of reasons. They're canceling flights for staffing issues. They're canceling flights for airplane issues. They're canceling flights because of 5G. So this kind of protection covers you. Getting to the airport and finding your flight canceled is the worst, and we can help you try to avoid that. But getting to the airport and taking the first flight and being stranded in the middle because that other flight was canceled, that's worse. And that's where travel insurance comes in. People think, well, the airline will take care of me. No, they won't.
No,
sometimes
they won't.
In very narrow circumstances, they will give you a hotel voucher. Even when they do that, they have like 10. There are how many people on the plane? They're not all getting vouchers. So
Right.
the prep insurance covers that, covers any extra cost you come up. I got to get a taxi to the hotel. I got to pay the hotel. I got to eat. They lost my luggage. I need clothes. And the other part that we don't like to talk about is I got sick. I caught COVID. I got an infection. I broke my leg. You know,
Or
those
emergency
things
medical.
happen on vacations.
Unfortunately, they do. And if you're not protected, you're going to end up in a foreign hospital, and you're going to have to pay everything you owe up
Most
front before they'll let
insurance
you
will
out.
not, most of your health insurance will not cover you.
That is true. So that's why we are strongly suggesting the travel insurance in addition to the trip insurance, which already comes as part of your package. That will
And the
be
travel
rolled into
insurance
your
is
price.
optional. If you decide not to do it though, we are going to ask you to sign a waiver. Okay.
Yes, we do
Because
require a waiver.
we need to protect ourselves. We want you to protect yourself, but if you choose to take that risk, we understand you're a grown-up. You get to decide that. But we want to make sure that you don't come back on us and say, why didn't you make me buy?
Right. And
Just being
insurance.
honest here, you know. So okay, so anyway, that'll be added on and we'll give you the quote. And that depends on how much you're paying for the trip. So the travel insurance cost is based on where you're going, where you live, how old you are, how long you're staying, and how much the trip costs. So if you're going on a $10,000 vacation, your travel insurance is going to be a lot more expensive than if you're going on a $2,000 vacation. Gotcha? Melissa, can you show us that pretty bag?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
This, my lovely people, is the bag that we are giving away for early registrants. This is a Kate Spade cosmetic bag. I'm going to take this out.
The
This
chance to win
brand
that.
new.
thing.
Yes.
Yes,
you
Yes,
have
one just like that. I saw
Yeah,
it.
I just assumed that. Yes, so we're going to
Yes.
be doing the giveaway. You can get tickets for doing different things, you know, for registering early, for bringing your friends along, for
That's
for
all
booking.
explained in the private Facebook group that you'll be, once you do the
Right.
registration, you'll start earning chances to win this bag. And in the private Facebook group, which we add you to, we explain how do you get 10 tickets? How do you get 5 tickets? And then we're going to have the drawing on February 28th, and one person will win the Kate Spade cosmetic bag. So how do you
Right.
get started? Register today. We'll put the registration link below, and then we'll put you in that Facebook group. You can look at all the details, decide for sure if you're coming or not, and then pick out, hopefully find a roommate. And I think, Melissa, you found somebody a roommate already this morning, didn't you?
I believe so. I believe we have. So that's very exciting because, you know, the great part about this is like you had said before, Kat, is finding somebody that you can travel with. Not only, you know, you can find the roommate, that's great, but and really with these trips that we put together, you can do your own thing, or you can hang out with all the rest of the group. You know, even if you have a roommate, you're not obligated to hang around that person the whole time. This is
Right.
this is like renewing yourself, feeding your soul.
Yes. And if
My
you
goodness.
need a
Whatever you like to do.
right, that's a really good point. Isabella's reminding us that we're hitting on 30 minutes, and I was
Oh
trying
my.
to 15. We just get excited. There's so much, and
It's
honestly, we could
so
do
much
this for
fun.
4 hours. But what Melissa said is really important. We're putting this group together because a lot of women need to make friends right now, especially after COVID. They're feeling lonely. So this is an opportunity for that. But if what you need is to get away from all the stuff at home, if you just need a day for people to stop talking to you, stop pulling on you, stop phoning you, stop texting you, stop emailing you, just, I need a break, then this is for you too. You do not, we're going to say, okay, here's all these activities the resort has, and here's these activities our group is doing. They're all optional, ladies, okay?
Yep,
If you
every
just
bit of
want
it.
to go down there and you want to hang out on the beach for 2 or 3 days, that's fine. If you want to participate with us on one day and hang out on the beach the next day, that's fine too. We all understand. Everybody needs that renewal time. And some of us get that renewal by hanging out and having parties. And some of us get that renewal by being alone. And either way is fine.
Absolutely. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You
Yes.
come with us, we'll take care of everything for you.
Yes.
We also deliver all of your travel documents to you. We take care of all your payments, all of your reservations. You barely lift a finger.
We
You know,
just
unless you're
want,
booking
we just
your own
want you to
flight.
feel like, we want you to feel like this. You're one of the celebrities that has a whole staff to take care of you. That's us.
Right. You've got an entourage.
All right, everybody, who wants to say goodbye?
Bye.
Okay. We'll be back next week. And
Vicky,
we'll do
enjoy your trip. Vicky, tell us real quick where you're going.
Thank you. Oh, I'm heading to the airport in about a half an hour myself. I'm heading to Orlando, and I was one of those that grabbed onto one of those really good cruise deals, and I'm taking off Monday to Dominican Republic and St. Thomas Virgin Islands for a stop, and then spending some time in Florida. So
I'm telling
and
you.
I did buy my travel insurance.
Yeah, there you go.
Things were kind of iffy back when I booked my tickets. But
Well, and that's the other thing, the travel insurance, it's not going to protect you from everything, but things are changing so quickly. Flights are being canceled. Countries are opening up, closing down, opening up. Rules are changing all across the globe. Travel insurance is just a smart way to go. And I honestly, if you need a cruise,
they still have a chance to lose my luggage too.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And it can be expensive. My husband, we were just talking when he was in the hospital about his trip to Italy. He went over to see our missionary friends over there by himself, and they lost his luggage, and he was stuck in Milan for 3 days. And so he has this underwear, this Italian underwear that he bought while he was there. And every time we joke about, yep, the day they lost the luggage, okay, because at least you got to buy underwear, right?
Yep, that happened to us on our cruise to Greece.
Yeah.
A couple years ago in 2019, that happened to us. They lost our luggage. It was 5 days because we were on a cruise, and you can't just fly the luggage in. You're on the sea.
With travel insurance, you do it like Melissa did.
Yeah.
Like, this is a chance to get a new wardrobe.
It covered us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So that's
okay,
why.
bye, guys.
All right.
We'll be here. We'll be back next week, maybe next Friday about the same time. We'll try to do this live again in the group, and you guys can ask questions again.
And we'll put the links to register, and then once you register, we'll put you on in the Facebook group so you can get started meeting everybody and getting more details.
And we'll share this video in the different groups, and we'll put the link for registration on there. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.